We have a suitcase compressor here and it's by Anest Iwata, so you know it's quality straight away. It's got a 1-year warranty Australia wide. It's 10 kilos. As you can see, it's fairly compact, nice strong carry handle on top, suction caps on the back so you can attach it to a wall if you want to. It also can lie down and run lying down or standing up, doesn't matter how you configure it. This will work either way because the vents are on the side. Now, as far as the compressor is concerned, there's two different gauges here. It's not a dual outlet. One is for the tank and one is for the PSI that you're running at. PSI on this compressor flat out is 230 PSI, miles past what you're ever going to use. So it's got a safety valve here for letting off any air it requires if the tank is completely full. And here is the gauge for dialing the pressure up and down. It's Nitto fittings. We'll go into that in a second. Now it's a 6 litre tank, so a 6 litre tank means you can run any airbrush size without any issue whatsoever. It comes to this hose here, that'll be stored away inside that cavity. Now it's a 2 metre plastic hose and it has Nitto fittings. So the male goes into the female there, and we do have 2 kits available here, so watch this to the end because you might want to run it with a mini spray gun instead of an airbrush, and we've got adapters for that. So this will run any tip-sized airbrush for airbrushing. When it comes to mini spray guns, it'll run the PS Mini on the website, it'll run the RG3, the LPH50, and all the LPH 80s on our website up to 1.2mm. So that means you can do up to the size of probably a bonnet of a car with this compressor without too many problems at all. Okay, the hose, 2 metre plastic. What you get with that is you will get one fitting which is 1/4 inch male, and that Nitto fitting can either go into the hose, which extends your hose, or it can go into the front of the compressor. You also get a female fitting, so the female Nitto into a 1/4 inch female. Now that takes any of the spray guns from Iwata or Anest-Iwata, so that screws straight onto there, so you can take it straight off your hose and run that 2 metres. Now we know that 2 metres isn't very long, so we do have a second option here, and this is the second version of the kit. So let's just say that we're going to run with this particular adapter, which is the male, so we'll plug that into there or we'll plug it into the front. Now we want a longer hose, so a 6 metre braided hose, the BT02O, will now screw on directly onto that particular male fitting, which plugs into the front. Okay, so we'll just whack that on there. And then on this end, we're now going to put in an adapter, 1/8 of an H male BSB. So that will take all your airbrushes from Iwata and Sparmax. Now we're going to put an adapter to that, which takes it up to a 1/4 inch female. So that 1/4 inch female now screws onto the bottom of any of those spray guns before mentioned. So that is the second kit. So now it gives you a length of 6 metres. If you add it to that, you've now got 8 metres from the tank to your area where you want to spray. So there's a fantastic kit. It's nice and powerful. Its price point is awesome. I reckon that you're probably going to want one of these in your studio or professional out and about, touching up cars, whatever you might be doing. So rightio, let's go into the noise volume. The noise volume is 97 decibels. So we'll turn it on, you can hear it. As you can hear, it is not overly quiet. It's not anywhere near as noisy as car rattlers either. So this would be handy in a shed, no doubt. If you're using it inside, you might need to ask the other people inside your house whether or not they're happy with that. But look, we'll do it again so you actually know the noise of this. But it compensates by the amount of power it puts out. This puts out so much PSI that you'll be able to airbrush all day long without any problems at all, and use your spray gun too. So here you go. And there you have it. Fantastic unit. I think this one is an absolute cracker.
Perfect.